Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of NEAWL Weekly Report. We've got a very special guest host this week, NEAWL.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Let's take a look at our league leaders for the season. Devin Amadon cleaned up this season and should be a favorite for league MVP. Devin led the league in batting average with a .493, dominated from the mound with a .205 ERA, also led with strikeouts from a whopping 123. Mike Thompson held the best ribby count with 64 on the season and is the co-owner of the home run crown along with Mr. Brian Powers, both hitting 19 bombs on the season. Finally, Jay Murphy and Devin Amadon held the most pitching wins with 9 apiece. Cody Willett took a nice step after his rookie season and is the highest paid player on the season with a $15.38 million cap hit. Devin Amadon, proving the equation still needs a little bit of work, is in second place at $15.11 million. In third, Dave Tomorrow holds a very respectable $14.45 million salary. The league average salary this year was $8.73 million, which shows just how valuable these three guys are. Kurt Willett is no longer under contract after this season and should be on every GM's radar come draft time.
Before jumping into our postseason matchups, here at the NEAWL offices, we'd like to take a moment to congratulate the Lowell Chiefs on a great season. They've made several individual improvements, highlighted by Tad LaRock's nominations for both Silver Slugger and Most Improved Player. Justin Martin has been bested in strikes given by only Devin Amadon this year. Lastly, while not leading any categories, both John Grickowitz and Bob Leahy looked much improved in the batter's box and gave no pitcher an easy out this season. Our hats off to the boys from Mill City. May you forever be blessed with stuffed crust and the cheesiest of breadsticks. To the members of Tribe Life, however, we assure you greener pastures are ahead, and we thank you for your continued dedication. Changing gears, we've got some great matchups coming up on Tuesday, and all 4 participating teams have dreams from drinking from the NEAWL Cup. First up in the Grenade Division, we have a clash of styles as the Flushing Pond Bass Holes play host to the Burlington Blaze. We have spoken at length about the offensive ability of the Blaze this year, and they hope to carry those numbers over into the postseason. Dave O'Grady made his return from the DL this past Tuesday and picked up right where he left off. O'Grady had 2 home runs and hit .625 on the night. His bat is just another weapon in the Blaze lineup. Mike King, however, has played just over half the regular season, and he hasn't been on the field since August 5th. In his limited appearances, he was able to collect 9 home runs, putting him on pace with our co-home run crown winners, Brian Powers, and King's own teammate, Mike Thompson. King is still considered around the league to swing the biggest bat in the NEAWL. If King were to appear in the playoffs, he'd be a welcomed addition, and he'd fit nicely in a cleanup spot. Perhaps Burlington's most valuable player is Mr. Playoffs himself, Mike Thompson. Thompson is well known for his elevated play in the 2013 summer playoffs, helping carry the underdog Bass Holes to a NEAWL championship. Thompson this season hit 19 home runs, which helped push through the league-high 64 RBIs, all while acting as the top-of-the-rotation pitcher. If he's able to play at an even higher level this postseason, the Blaze will have a real chance at the Cup. Rounding out the team is GM Mike Taft, who is having a career-high type season himself. On top of nearly doubling his batting average from last year, Taft has redefined himself as a pitcher in this rotation. With an ERA just over 4, Taft has more than enough stuff from the mound to help carry the Blaze into a divisional final. Conversely, the Flushing Pond Bass Holes have been all about run prevention this year. From the mound, the team has been dominant, and both pitchers in the normal rotation are up for Grenade Cape Awards. This combination of David Fisher and Tim McGowan has led up the least amount of runs in the division, a stingy 87. David Fisher would appear to be the key to the Bass Holes' success this season. Tim McGowan, who has been great from the mound, has regressed at the plate and has not put up MVP numbers. Fisher still holds the position of a #1 pitcher for the squad and has led the team in batting averages with a .341.
Oh, that's a home run.
However, it's David Sullivan who might hold the spark that could carry this team through into its 3rd consecutive divisional finals. If Sullivan is to continue batting this way, he could provide the offense the team has lacked all season. Team captain NEAWL is having the best season of his entire career. Alongside his improved fielding, which some feel is the best on the team, NEAWL is batting 100 points over the Mendoza line for the first time. This .306 average is the second best on the team, and it shows how NEAWL has earned that C on his chest. With the Blaze and Bass Holes splitting the regular season series, it will be interesting to see how these two match up when it's all on the line. The Bones Division playoffs start with a new chapter and a heated rivalry that dates back to the early days of NEAWL, as the Bay State Buttertongues travel to Worcester to face the Wee Men. We've secured an interview with Wee Men General Manager Colin Amadon via satellite. Colin, how are you?
Doing great, John. Doing great. Just happy to be here.
Colin, how do you feel about facing longtime rival Matt Mullen and his Buttertongues?
Well, you know, Matt Mullen and I have had our disagreements in the past, but I think we have a mutual understanding of each other and our competitiveness. You know, he can be a bit of a daffodil from what I've heard from the other guys in the league, and has a little trouble controlling his dog on the field, gets away and goes crazy. But I think it'll be a great matchup.
You've got a real chance to eliminate them here. How much would that mean to you?
It would be a thrill, to be honest. I think we have a pretty good matchup, pretty good you know, back and forth through the season. We did get away with one with a forfeit because they couldn't field the team, but I think we'll be in good shape. I think it'll be a 3-game series, definitely.
At times this season, Jason Murphy's looked to be the best pitcher in the league. How much does his presence in this series worry you?
Not so much. I mean, Devin seems to have his number. He's got 5 home runs off of him in 2 of our games. So, you know, if Devin can hit the ball, I think we'll be fine. You know, we got Coop getting just walk after walk after walk. I'll do my best to try and get on base, and I guess we'll see what the Wiz does.
A lot of critics out there say you overpaid this preseason for that trade to acquire Devin Amadon. There's no question his presence has been felt this season, but how do you feel about this squad as a full and their chances in these playoffs?
I'm real confident in our guys. You know, Devin obviously is the biggest part of our team, being probably arguably the best pitcher and the best hitter in the league. I don't think I overpaid. I think it was a good deal. Really kind of going to see how it plays out for the winter season, because that's really where I put my money in. You know, we had high expectations, but I think we exceeded them throughout the season. So, you know, I got confidence in my guys, and we'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Colin. It's been great having you.
Not a problem, guys.
This just in. Fuck Matt Mullen. Fuck you hard.
Hey kids, it's Newly the Whipple Troll, welcoming you back after a shitty season. Rumor has it Colin can't win a game without his brother this year. A lot of people say it's because he's missing his bat and his arm. I hear it's because he can't get loose without that pre-game hangy. Coop tried to fill in this week, but without those thin, supple wrists that Devin has, he gave Colin an Indian bird on his D. Rumor has it O'Grady gives pretty good HJ, but he got traded away for a Beto ginger and a bag of cracked balls last year. Aww. Hindsight may not be very friendly to the Knockers, especially their GM. He traded away the future of his franchise for -7 home runs this year. Rumor has it when the year ends, he's retiring to a nice beach community similar to Provincetown. Good luck out there, buddy. Had the senior chiefs spent more time practicing their swings instead of stuffing their face with the stuffed crust, maybe they could have kept up with a bunch of drunks, a team of glass, and the sad Squatch in the Grenade Division this season. Tribe attendance leader J-Ram took more hits off the field this year than the team's #1 franchise pick got on it. It's no wonder the team's being sold to the angriest bidder this offseason. Lastly, John Anderson is praying at the altar of tummy sticks this week to avoid a rematch with them pesky bass holes. Disappointment is all too familiar to the little guy after repeated bouncings from the playoffs and having chosen Nick as his wiffle wife. Sorry, dude. This has been Newly the Wiffle Troll. Go after yourselves.
We'd like to thank our very special guest host, Mike Cool, and we're really looking forward to this week's matchups. Thanks again for tuning in, guys.
We'll see you next time.